Hey guys, it's Tom Box here, and I've got a deck profile, but before I get into this deck profile, I must transform into a Super Saiyan.
Yo guys, what's up? It's me.
Yeah, it's Tom Box. So I'm featuring Jesse here today, and Jesse, what are you showcasing today?
This build I found online, it's the Danger BA, as you can see.
I don't think there's a lot of BA Danger that's appeared yet. Most people are playing Dark Worlds. What's your take on this?
I find it has a little bit more utility and a little bit more disruption between or interaction with your opponent.
So you're not relying on just making giant boards. You still make some of the big plays. That's like the Galaxy Tomahawk stuff. That's still there.
No, it's more of like an OTK variant.
Oh, I would love to see what you got. All right. So let's start off with the main deck. So take it away.
All right. So I'll play 3 Danger Bigfoot. He's the beater of the deck. His effect is you can reveal it. Opponent gets to discard a random card from your hand. If it's not the danger card, you special summon it, draw a card. And then if it's discarded, pop a face-up card on the field.
That part's once per turn.
Once per turn. The effect to discard to reveal, it's not once per turn.
So remember to ash it, guys.
Please ash it.
Don't ash it. It's okay.
Don't ash.
-1.
No. Alright. So on the next one, play 3 Nessie.
Do you actually have to run 3 of this?
Ideally, yes, because it's a searcher. You don't really want to open the Bigfoot going first, but if you're going second, yeah, always. Nessie, it gets you there. Same effect with the discard.
So when this one's discarded, search a card.
Yeah. And 3 Jackalope.
Here's a question: why are you running 3 Jackalope? Because like a lot of the other builds, the Dark World builds, they don't run 3 Jackalope. They actually started cutting them down.
Two reasons actually. Because I kind of want to open at least one danger monster in like a 5 or 6 card hand. Ideally, the other option or the other note, I guess, is that it's a beast and it's level 3.
Okay.
So
you'll go into something with other cards.
Take note of that.
Okay.
That's it for the danger monsters, though. It's
no chupacabra.
No chupacabra. It's grave recursion isn't really that great.
Okay.
So.
You don't even want to open with it.
Nah.
Okay.
Next we play 3 Fiendish Rhino Warrior. It's probably one of the best starter cards you want, along with Burning Abyss. It makes your fiends not be able to be popped, except for this. It sends a fiend type monster from deck to grave when it's sent to the grave.
What do you want to send?
Usually Farfa, Graf, Skarm.
Situation.
Depends on the situation, really.
Cool.
And then the other starter card you want is Rescue Cat. This is why you play 3 of the Jackalope. Not much more can be said. There's another target in the deck that goes with it, but mainly you either want that or the Jackalope.
Okay.
So, and then just gets you into Dante, start your plays. Another starter, Tour Guide. It's one of I mean, you can only play one, right?
3 on board. I'll play 3.
Man, I wish. This deck would be busted with 3. There's not much I can.
End phase Scarb.
And then into the BAs, we play 3 Farfa. Disruption. Name. Level 3. Can't be said. Not much more can be said about that.
I mean, if you guys don't know BA deck, you can look up a BA deck profile, right?
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty close to one anyway. Play 3 Skarm. Standard. Searcher. Searches BA, searches Tour Guide.
Remember, it only searches during the end phase and activates during the end phase.
Yes.
So
if you send it at any point before then,
you're good.
You're fine. And then the one-ofs, we play Libic, Calcab, Seer, Barbar, and Graf.
Why one-of for these?
Situations.
And again. Some of them are limited.
Yeah, well, 2 of them are. I wanted to play Alich, but there's kind of no room for it.
Okay.
And then
how many cards is in your deck?
42.
Oh, okay. Well,
even
that's
then.
pretty.
So it's pushing it.
You're over budget, buddy.
I'll just play 2. It's fine. And then the other target is Gallus.
Really?
This card is pretty nuts.
Does he burn?
Yes, he burns.
Okay, so that's your time win condition. I feel like
Barbar,
every single deck has a time win condition now with the recent release.
Yeah, with that new time rule, it's pretty dumb, and I strongly disagree with it, but you have to play with it. So.
Okay. Oh, so this is your other beast target.
Yes, this is the other beast target. And then the one of Fairy Tale Snow.
Disruption, Book of Moon.
Disruption, Book of Moon, send it off of Beatrice, I
haven't heard that card in a while.
Right. And then hand traps, we play 3 Ghost Ogre.
This is from Goki.
This is for Goki. Goki deck is actually really good against this deck right now. So try to main deck hate against it.
Don't be hating.
Yeah, I mean, it's only really good against Goki. There's like 2 other cards you can hit in the format, and it's not really that great. Play 2 Droll.
Only 2.
Only 2.
I mean, this is like the power trap. Everyone loves this card.
It is a power trap, but it's not necessarily the best trap, I guess. I don't know.
There was a saying, if you can advance your own game state rather than stop your opponent's game state, it's better that you can advance.
Usually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do agree with that. And then next one, Triple Ash.
Of course.
The reason why I play Triple Ash and Triple Ogre is also because they're level 3. And just in case you don't open a way to get to Dante, you can always normal summon Ash or Ogre and then use Gallus' effect and then go into that way.
You can even Jackalope.
Or Jackalope, yes.
Wow. That's a lot of ways to go into Dante. So Dante Turbo.
Pretty much, yeah. Or rank 3 or any Link 2. Any which way you can.
That's a lot of monsters.
It is. It's 39 monsters. And then we play, to round it up, 42.
So now it makes sense.
Yeah. Very Monster Mash heavy. Basically, this card just turbos into everything. It fixes hands too, in case you, say you draw one too many hand traps or one too many danger monsters. I mean, you have the chance at drawing the same hand trap or danger monster too, but if it happens, it happens.
So for the guys that don't know what the second effect of Sekka's Light is, what is the second effect?
While it's in the graveyard, you can banish it, reveal a monster in your hand, shuffle that monster back into the deck, and then draw 1 card.
So it acts as a replacer as well as draw 2.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. So that's the entire deck for the main.
Yeah, that's the main deck.
Okay, let's see your extra deck. This is going to differ a lot from the other build, which is the Dark World build.
Yeah, between those 2. I mean, it's very similar to the original, or the BA build that's currently out, but we play 2 Dante.
2? 3 Dante?
Nah. 3. Well, I mean, play 3, I guess. He goes on a journey. He's a pilgrim now. He's a combo starter. There's 2 card combo, make a Beatrice.
Everything works in the grave?
Yeah. I mean, it sucks that you don't get the danger effects when they're sent from deck to grave, but
that'd be busted.
That would be ridiculous. This one's only played or the Pilgrim here is only played because you have Beatrice. It's the only other target you play. It's another way to disrupt your opponent.
Cool.
That's those ones. And then we play the one Beatrice.
Yep.
She's the main disruptor you want to start off with.
She's limited, so.
She's limited, you have to play 1. If I could play 3, I would definitely play 3.
She knows anything. Anything?
This card. Center card from deck to grave is always good.
Yeah, level chain.
Yeah.
How much to that?
And then the rank 3s. I play 3 of them. I play the 1 Breaksword, the 1 Nightmare Shark, and the 1 DDD Stone King Darius.
Darius? What does Darius do?
Darius, when it battles an opponent's monster, you can detach material, make it so that this card cannot be destroyed by that battle, I believe.
Okay.
And
19 beat stick.
Yeah, it's a 19 beat stick as well. But at the end of the damage step, I believe, or damage calc, I can't remember.
It is
damage calc.
Damage calc?
Yeah. You inflict 500 damage to your opponent, and the monster that battles is destroyed.
So you win the battle regardless?
Win the battle regardless. It's a non-targeting
destruction
for battle. And then, Nightmare Shark, attack for game.
Yeah, of course. In time?
Just another way. And break swords is spot removal. And then we play a sort of nightmare package. Play the Mermaid, Cerberus, Phoenix, and Unicorn as well.
Yep.
No Griffin because Griffin's not needed.
It'll block your own effect more so than anything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's only 4/2, so it's 4 cards that go into one monster is usually not that great though. So the reason why I play this, normally you either want to start into the Mermaid, so you can have the Mermaid Beatrice combo, or you have Underclock Taker, which I'll show in a minute.
Cool.
Mermaid's also for Ibli. If, like, say the Goki player gives you Ibli, you can at least out it that way. Service, spot removal. Again, if you do the Underclock Taker play, you usually go into this first, so you don't waste it, and then go into Mermaid. Again, all these are just spot removal, basically.
Yeah. As a BA and a danger deck, you're proccing off other effects.
That was the other thing too, yes, because they all discard. And it doesn't matter if the danger monsters are discarded for card effects or cost. They get their effects regardless.
Much like Fable. They're like better Fables.
Essentially, yeah. Better Dark World too.
Yeah. This is better.
So there's the Underclock Taker. It's good for, like, especially if you have say Bigfoot pointing to it, you just basically zero an opponent's monster and then link off into something else.
Cool.
It's pretty good. Generic link too. Can't say nothing wrong with that. Deco Talker. I still found playing Deco Talker was necessary. It's a good card just to stop your opponents from targeting with anything.
That's usually pretty good. And you can send like Dante.
Yeah, Dante, or there was one game where I had a Rhino pointing to the Deco Talker, and then I had Beatrice on the other side. So I had both at least a safe negation with Deco Talker and play with Beatrice.
Okay.
So it was good. And then the last 2 cards in the extra deck, I play Borreload. You still need to play Borreload because it's a non-targeting monster stealer.
Yeah, it's
just
the
really
best
good.
monster.
And then
Boral
the new
Sword.
one, the Boral Sword. This card enables so many OTKs. It's really nuts.
I find that the argument of saying Boral Sword is not as good as Borreload is like an invalid comparison. They do different things.
They're both situationally good. Whereas I feel like Boral Sword is better if you break your opponent's board and then have the ability to attack for game. This just applies so much pressure. And then Borreload is for if you can't break their board and then you have to break your opponent's board by using Borreload.
Yes.
And that's it for the extra deck.
Alright, Jesse, let's take a look at the side deck. I mean, you prepared a side deck, so I want to see what you think are stuff that could potentially counter you or stuff that you want to open with.
So, my side is almost card for card for a build I saw, but it's good.
Let's do it.
Let's put it out. I said the third draw for Goki. You want to see it. A lot of the time, you maybe want to side out the danger stuff, but
I mean, you got Pokemon Trickstar too,
Yeah, that too. I side 2 Vanity's Fiends.
Is this card that good? I mean, there's been a bit more hype coming from this card right now.
Yes, it is actually, because it stops a lot of plays, like say the pure Sky Striker build. You pretty much just stop everything unless they have either Widow Anchor or Afterburner. But I mean, they have 7 ways to get to those, so there's 6, 5, 4, somewhere in there. Either way, that's what the draws are for anyway, just to stop that.
So I think no amount of counters are, like, no types of counters just rely on one card. It's a combination of multiple cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, usually. I mean, you play Ash to try and stop them to get there too. So I also play the one Shadal Dragon. This was kind of a last minute choice, but I feel like with Second's Light you can't really play Twin Twister in the deck, so you have another way to destroy spell traps at least with Shadal Dragon. I mean, even if you open with it too, you can just set it and then they have an opponent's monster attack into it, and then just bounce something back to their hand. So
yeah, it's not bad.
It's not a bad card.
I mean, there is also the Shaddoll variant in the Danger deck.
Yeah.
So that's very much a valid card to use.
It is, yeah. And then I also play 3 Soravis. This card goes in conjunction with the Vanity's Fiend because, you know, if they do end up opening that Widow Anchor or the Afterburner, you know, you
negate targeting.
You negate the targeting. There's not much I can be said about that.
I didn't think that this card would be a thing. I mean, it's like what, $6 right now online.
Yeah, it's really cheap, but I mean, it's gone up for good reason.
I would like to see it in action.
It's pretty good. Other builds played it because it was light as well, and they played Blackluster Soldier. So
I mean, BLS is at 3.
I know. So is Bigfoot. And then I play the one Elephant and one Maturity Beast here. So this is another beast target for Rescue Cat.
This in Gallus automatically gets you a Nat Beast.
Yeah, automatically gets Nat Beast. And then as well, like, you know, if you open, like, say 2 BAs and then Rescue Cat, or 3 BAs and a Rescue Cat or something, you can make the Nutty board, which is like Beatrice, something that points down twice, and then Maturity Beast as well. So it's just so much disruption in one turn.
You got that Farfa, you got
Snow,
Anti-Spell.
You got Anti-Spell.
Well, like, by Anti-Spell, I mean Nat Beast, turning off all the spells.
Yeah. The only issue with this card is it dies to Ogre, and
it doesn't negate what's happening.
It doesn't negate it. It has to stay up on the field.
Well, it's a balancing factor. I mean, it's crazy if it's negate everything.
But, like, not many people are playing Ghost Ogre right now, so... Excuse me.
I'm sorry, it's really hot in here.
No, that's fine.
You understand how it feels.
I've also played 3 Magic Deflector. This is for going first against either Trickstar, Sky Striker, or Sky Striker by itself. It just stops all their continuous spells, stops their field spells, stops their quick play spells, anything that's not a normal spell.
It's actually a really harsh counter against like Widow Anchor and Hornet Drones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a straight up 1-for-1, and then it turns off the rest of the turn.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, all this, the only cards that they can really use is Engage, Jamming Wave, and Afterburner.
It feels like there's no consequence after that, though.
I don't know. This card is a 1-turn Floodgate, basically. And then the last 3 cards, I play 2 Anti-Spell, and then the 1 Imperial Order. It's just further backups to the Magic Deflectors. Again, going first, you want to side out the Sekka's Light for these. I mean, not much more to be said. This is good against Pendulum. Can't play. Imperial Order stops everything.
So basically, anytime you side any of your spell and traps, Sekka Lights is out.
Usually, yeah.
Because you're out of spells.
Yeah, I mean, you can't activate spell or traps to turn, or the
entire
duel. The moment you activate Sekka's Light, you can't activate anything. So.
Okay. Well, thank you for the profile, Jesse.
No problem.
So, any shout-outs you want to give?
I mean, a shout out to you guys, or you, for...
This is the first time I've let anyone sit in that seat. Like, any deck profile has usually come from a different angle, but this time, you guys, you get the first-hand experience of what it's like with the light blasting in your face, and it's super hot.
It's pretty hot. No, it's I don't mind it. It's all good.
I appreciate you coming down to give us this profile, and also he's got a game coming up. We're gonna duke it out. We're gonna have a meta matchup, and so stay tuned for that, guys. I'm serious. It's gonna be pretty epic. I hope it's gonna be epic because we haven't played it yet. But any other shoutouts?
Shout out to my team. Team Legacy. They actually helped me get all these cards together, and mostly the danger stuff. I don't know.
The heat's getting to you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit it up with a thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed this format, see, I'm over here, guys. And, oh no, sorry, I'm right there. I'm Super Saiyan. What I'm talking about.
It's me talking.
As always, if you guys enjoy this stuff and you want to help support this channel, you can check out the Patreon link down in the description below. Once we get memberships for YouTube, we'll switch to memberships perhaps. But if you guys want to see more stuff from MST.TV and that kick-ass duel that will be coming up, hit that subscribe button. And as always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like so we know we are doing a good job, and you can also subscribe to MST.TV for more fantastic videos by clicking on the button on the left. Don't forget to check out our partners at Imperium Duelist. They make really high quality mats, including some of my own limited edition release stuff. And if you want to check out one of our past videos, click here on the right. As always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV, and I'll see you next time.